Georgian people are much more talented, but lazy people. Mostly Georgians want to have much time for funny, for singing, people dance. For example, when Georgian people travel around USA or European countries, they are, sorry, I'm so ashamed about this, they are stealing. They are stealing because they want easy money. Georgians who are talented, who are hard worker, have much more high income.
Okay.
Mostly Georgians want to have much more free time for sleep, cheating, dancing, and so on. So to have relax, and that's all.
Well,
that's good.
It's not good. It's not. You say it sounds kind of good, but the problem is then some of the things that sound good on paper, like relaxing, enjoying life, it also means that then lack of ambition, lack of direction.
We have ambition, but we have not
the drive to make it happen.
Right, yeah. The drive to do it. Yeah, ambition. Everyone has ambition.
It's a habit. Over the years, you become more and more and more driven because
we prefer to be hired than to be entrepreneurs, to create something about ourselves, because it requires to think, realize, analyze, think over again, get tired. Physical power requires to spend your physical power. But that's all. We prefer to be hired, give us salary, that's all, from for example, 15 𝐁𝐿, maybe monthly. But we prefer not to think, not to tired, because we know we have stable income. It's okay. No all Georgian, because some of Georgians who are ambitious, who think that they can achieve more, they are trying to create something by themselves, and they do it. They have education, they have ambitions, as I said, they have power and big wish to create something by themselves, not to be hired by someone.
Being an entrepreneur does require non-stop thinking. You can't ever stop thinking about what you're trying to do, because there's always some sort of
something different.
Yeah, some kind of issue you have to work out.
Yeah, there's such a period in Georgia when foreign people were coming, create their business here in Georgia. But after the recent years, we lost businessmen from other countries in Georgia. We lost because they have not any wishes to work for Georgia, work in Georgia, spend money in Georgia, because crime is increased. That's all. They lost the interest to stay in Georgia and work there for their business. So why not? Why? I will be back. I go back, and they are going back. There's chances to going back. But the difference on the country, for example, Russians, I think never think to go back to work because they want to take us as a region. For China is trying to take their people in Georgia, make them live here, and so on. It depends on the countries. For example, Georgia, we do not like to sing. Sorry, many Chinese people, Russian people, Asian people, we prefer to see many European people.
Okay.
That's all, because they give us much more difference, better future, make us to think differently, better.
Would you say, because somebody else told me that a lot of Georgians are actually looking to kind of leave Georgia for better opportunities, right? So one of the reasons Georgia is looking to be part of the European Union is so Georgians can somebody said as soon as Georgia becomes part of the European Union, or if that happens,
I hope so, but
Georgians are going to be poof, gone.
Okay. Yeah. Georgia people are trying to take this, our country as a part of, official part of Europe, because we consider ourselves as European people. First humans, as 𝐂𝐎𝐍𝐿 and 𝐁𝐑𝐎𝐿, were found in Tbilisi. It's Sakartvelos, Georgian region, Tbilisi. And all science said that their first humans, women and men's bones were found in Tbilisi, first bone.
Really?
You didn't know?
I did not know this.
In the Republic of Georgia, paleoanthropologists have uncovered what could be the oldest human remains found outside of Africa, forcing them to rethink nothing less than human evolution.
In the former Soviet Union, a remarkable discovery challenges our understanding of human origins. It began as a simple dig for medieval treasures, when suddenly prehistoric animals appeared. Mammoths and saber-tooths. Then, primitive stone tools. Most spectacular of all, human skulls, nearly 2 million years old, from a time when no humans were thought to have left Africa.
We are proud of our countries. We are proud of the location of our countries because it's unique location. It's a bridge of this Asia and Europe.
Well, you end up with a very unique blend then, because you have a little bit of that Asian with kind of almost like a Middle East blend into
Europeans, blending cells. Many different churches, not only Georgians. There was many different country coming, selling, buying, and going their countries. Tbilisi was business city. I would say people in our city, we love to help, guide, give some advices, because we like to feel that we can do something good for someone. Think, realize, analyze, educate, read. This is the most good habit to have for success.
Our generation, I think we're kind of, especially now that we're getting into positions of like management positions. If I'm interviewing somebody and I see they have a tattoo up to their neck, what do I care?
They have narrow mind.
Yeah, narrow mind. I'm like, can you do the job? But I've looked at resumes before where somebody has 5 jobs in a year, and I'm like, I can't hire that person because
why not?
It's like 5 in a year, so you're only going to be here for like a month. That would be maybe the only downside of our generation is we move on a little too fast.
Yes.
But like the old generation where they get one job and they're there their whole life. I mean,
they look like they are in jail and they're not they?
Yeah. If there's not enough money in the economy, people start doing sometimes
people start doing their business and they want instantly big income. It's not right.
Right.
It's logical. It's not comes in this way because YouTube was popular after 5 years experience. You just have to keep your purpose, keep your ambitions on, keep your business on, and self-confident that you will get what you want, but now, not now. Maybe 2 years later, maybe 10 years later.
Yeah,
right.
A lot of people that don't realize that these businesses that people have on average can take up to like 20 years to make it a profit, like a nice business, even just a small family business.
Say that I am successful.
Right. That's tough because a lot of people will quit after 2. And then they'll say like, oh, the business failed. And it's like, no, the business didn't fail. You just gave up early.
If you want your business to be successful, not to keep your money on your pocket, spend, install a secret system, install this alarm system, try to make your business popular, talk some people, meet some people, spread booklets or something about your business. Don't lose your hope and ambitions because it's not overnight success. As I said, it's about 2 or 5 years after.
And that's why it's important to pick something that you can be kind of passionate about.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be your dream per se. Like it's not like you have to take something you enjoy doing for fun, but it does need to be something that you can get a lot of satisfaction from. Because it can feel sometimes like, what the heck am I doing? I've invested all of my time. I keep reinvesting all my money. Like I would have been better off just working a job. Like I would literally, sometimes you might look back and say in 5 years, I would have actually had more money just working a job than I would have doing this business. That's why it's so important to pick something that you can be very satisfied with the work itself, because you need something to get you through when money isn't there. You know what I mean? Is there anything here that somebody could start a business and do well? Like, is there opportunity? One thing I noticed is I don't see a lot of Amazon. So Amazon is huge in the US. But here, do you have anything like that where you can go on your phone and you order something and within sometimes hours or maybe just 2 days, bam, you have
mostly in Georgia, people there are trying to sell their business on Facebook. Georgian people use Facebook mostly, and also Instagram. That's all, Instagram and Facebook. It's time to scroll Facebook posts. My relative scroll, something like it. this new, and this is what I wanted to buy. Let's contact, message, and order.
Okay.
You know?
It's very manual. In America, you have your phone out, you're just looking at products. You're like, oh, that's an interesting one. Add to cart, and then at some point you just check out. It already has your credit card in there. You tap like order.
Yeah.
And then, within either like 2 days or sometimes within hours or just the next day, your order arrives. You get a notification. Your order's here. Whatever you want. A toothbrush, a TV, a laptop, a plant, clothing, literally just like whatever. And
ours is so developed because when we order something, if tomorrow is a weekend, tomorrow is a weekend, we have to wait until on Monday because they are orders arriving about 2 or 3 days after. But
this isn't bad though.
If we order something from 𝐂𝐿, the order will be about after 1 week after. We have wait much more.
Yeah, it's still a week though, isn't that bad?
It's okay.
I mean, because most stuff that we would order, if it wasn't off of Amazon has that down. Like they have their own like warehouses, their own trucks. They've built an entire shipping network, airplanes, the whole thing. You go to someone else's website and you just order a normal product, like it can easily take a week. If you're coming here as an entrepreneur, I would suggest don't get into hospitality. Like don't open up a hotel. There's so many hotels already, right? Don't get into a restaurant because there's restaurants everywhere. Also, don't get into coffee because there's a cafe everywhere, which is great, actually. I love that. Georgia already, or at least Tbilisi already has figured that out. Somebody from the U.S. went down to South America and they opened up an ice cream shop. Yeah. It's not that South America did not have ice cream. They just didn't have ice cream shops. Right, so a small business person went down. Right. It didn't cost them that much to open up their first ice cream shop, and then it just took off, and they ended up making a ton of money where they wouldn't have made that in the U.S. What does Georgia not have? What could somebody bring here like that, like Georgia could use?
It keeps our time.
Cleaning services, or what about an app? What's the 𝐁𝐿 app? What's the 𝐁𝐿?
𝐁𝐿 is courier app. You order something, 𝐁𝐿 goes, takes your order. Gives you
anything you want.
There's something like global and 𝐁𝐿, and also Bolt taxi also. Maybe you have big package. It goes take your package, big package.
Okay.
Takes to you.
So like, what if I want let's say I want something from the pharmacy. For sure, many pharmacy stores is closed after 12 hours. Mm-hmm. You want to buy some pills in midnight, you cannot. And you call 𝐁𝐿. 𝐁𝐿 goes, take these pills, and brings to you. So do I order through 𝐁𝐿, or do I order directly from the pharmacy and then?
Through 𝐁𝐿.
It goes through 𝐁𝐿.
Yes.